People tend to forget why we actually press the play button every day, why we go live or upload videos. We are more focused on what everyone else is doing and rushing to the very last piece of content in the game. We all just need to sit back and enjoy the time and create those happy and positive memories. Let's be honest, life is too short, and I highly recommend that you enjoy the content and not rush the game. The game has been out for a little over a week now, and everyone will end up getting to endgame. Lost Ark is currently one of the biggest games on Steam right now, averaging over 1 million players. The game has actually received a mix of reviews, sitting at about 66 to 70% positive reviews. Most of those reviews right now are giving negative feedback from server issues they had at launch. If you didn't know, EU had some of the worst launch experiences that they've seen in any game in a while, or because they believe that the game is pay to win before they really even give it a chance. Before this video continues though, I wanted to thank each of you who have subscribed to my last video that hit over 20,000 views. It was my highest rated video ever, and to continue this train, if you wouldn't mind subscribing if you haven't already and liking the video to help with future content. It really helped my channel grow, and let me know in the comments what kind of videos you're looking to see. The big question people are asking: is Lost Ark the flavor of the month game? Is it worth investing? Or is it super heavily pay to win? My name is Defiancz, and we'll explain all of that in this video. Let's start with the PvE and the island content, as that's the hot topic right now. Typically, my favorite content in any MMO is the PvP and the competition that goes with it. In this game, for the first time, I've been super excited about how engaging the mechanics are on each of the dungeons and raids. The PvE in this game has a different feeling than most MMOs, and the ability to understand the mechanics is extremely rewarding. The islands, on the other hand, are unlike anything I've ever played. Having you explore different places and going back to where you've been before, seeing how everything in Arcadia connects, really actually surprised me. Coming from a previous COD content creator, yeah, you can shame me for that in the comments, but I need a game typically that keeps me really engaged. My class, specifically the Gunslinger, has 16 abilities, used over 3 different weapons, juggling those cooldowns and swapping weapons every 8 seconds to maintain my buffs, and mastering my class is some of the most fun that I've ever had in an MMO before. If you played Lost Ark or got bored of your class and quit, maybe come back and try Gunslinger try. I'm telling you, I think you'll fall in love with the game again. While many players think that the story is a little longer than expected, just remember, obviously for the average player, how long WoW expansions take to level. The only real thing that pay to win affects is guild versus guild content, and some open world PvP islands. Everything else in the game is pay for convenience, and that's paying for a chance to get a successful role that's not paid for a guarantee. Guild vs guild PvE is a rush to who can kill the boss fastest. The guild that kills the boss fastest is rewarded with massive rewards, just like those who win in sieges in the guild versus guild PvP. Obviously, progressing their guild further if they have a group of players that are pay to play or pay to win. But on the other hand, it only affects your chances of getting a successful role. You can still pay lots of money and be unsuccessful. If you're not interested in guild versus guild content, then the paid features in the shop really won't affect your gameplay. Lost Ark is an MMO that rewards knowledge more than a swipe of a card. The more in-game knowledge you have and the more market knowledge you have, you can easily outpace somebody whose only way to get upgrades is through real cash. Because the whales that have lots of cash will end up buying your gear for big prices because they really don't want to learn the economy. If you do it right, you can make lots of gold and purchase the premium currency with that gold in the gold exchange, and purchase additional materials from the cash shop without ever having to spend a dollar. Now, I do understand that time is our most valuable resource, and free-to-play players do feel cheated out of their time when someone can just buy the materials to get to the same spot as them in the game, and it can make people feel pressured or guilted into participating just to stay with the crowd of people. But those people who spend a few dollars end up allowing others to play the game for free. My opinion on a free-to-play MMO like Lost Ark is, if they are pushing out content and you're having fun, Who cares if the top 1% of players paid their way to the top? MMOs are more about the adventure and exploration, getting excited about amazing drops, defeating the hardest bosses, and meeting new players and building friendships. Everyone has that feeling because there's an opportunity to pay money in a game, it's automatically a bad pay-to-win game, before really even giving it a shot. Now we're going to talk about World of Warcraft, just to give you kind of an example of the difference between World of Warcraft and Lost Ark. If you pay $15 a month in WoW and get no major updates for months, people are absolutely fine with it. In fact, WoW subscriptions are $180 a year, which is $15 a month, not including the new expansion every 2 years, in-store mounts, transmogs, $60 boost to max, and the purchasing of gold. The gold could be from third-party websites or bonds. If I were to estimate, the average player spends about $200 to $600 a year on WoW, and even spending just the base $200 a year for membership and expansions, you're left with a game that takes months to see any major updates, leaving the players year after year complaining. If I was paying monthly for a game, I would expect monthly updates because that's what I am paying monthly for the game. On the other side of the coin, if you play Lost Ark, which is a free-to-play MMO, and spend any money in the game, people get so upset that you're a pay-to-win player, while in a game that costs membership to begin with and a pay-to-entry, buying gold is shammed, but most people do it anyway, and really nobody complains too much. Unlike WoW, you can't just buy your way to the top. You can't just get a mythic 15 carry and get your chest next week. You can't get carried through raids and completely gear your character up. You have to play the game and complete the content and upgrade the armor yourself, or buy the materials to get a chance at a successful role. Stoops even said he would rather have people pay Smilegate for a few upgrade materials so that the game can constantly develop rather than line the pockets of a black market website. And even went on to say, if the game is so pay to win, why is this currently still the most played MMO on Steam? I personally think that people are too afraid to sink their teeth into a free-to-play MMO because of their experiences in the past with other games like this, but I really think you will enjoy the game. People tend to forget why we actually press the play button every day, why we go live or upload videos. We are more focused on what everyone else is doing and rushing to the very last piece of content in the game. We all just need to sit back and enjoy the time and create those happy and positive memories. Let's be honest, life is too short, and I highly recommend that you enjoy the content and not rush the game. The game has been out for a little over a week now, and everyone will end up getting to endgame. And if you can't, I will help you on my server Carta NA East if you're here, because I love supporting the community that's helped me. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for the support. You're all amazing. Let's keep spreading these positive vibes, and I will see you guys in the next video.
No, she ran. Where's she at? Alright, this.
Oh my god, let's go. Oh my god, we did it. Dude, I was hoping Sweat had an ult or something.